In the previous part of this video, we promised to decipher the veterinary symbol by telling you the reason why this symbol is associated with commerce, such as banks, and why the differences in the design of the symbol. So in order for you to understand the content of this video, please make sure you watch the first part of this video. During our time travel, we found out that the precise symbol of veterinary medicine and human medicine isn't quite clear, as there are some conflicts on which of the symbols should be the correct symbol for medicine. Yes, we're talking about the symbol Hermes and the Rod of Asclepius. This features two snakes coiling around an often winged staff. It is often used as a symbol of medicine, especially in the United States, despite its ancient and consistent associations with trade, liars, thieves, eloquence, negotiation, alchemy, and wisdom. This symbol represents the Greek god Hermes, known as Mercury in the Roman times. He was a messenger of the gods. Hermes carried a staff that had two snakes coiled around it and wings at the top of the staff. It was known as the Caduceus. This features just a single snake coiled around a staff. This staff represents a totally different Greek god, a lesser god who was not as well known as Hermes. Asclepius. He was the son of Apollo and the pupil of the centaur Chiron. Asclepius was a god associated with healing and medicine in ancient Greek religion and mythology. And so, we have our first answer to why we often see the Caduceus as a symbol of commerce, such as banks. Now, coming to the reason why these two symbols are used interchangeably as a symbol of medicine, we will look at the various components of the two symbols and their meanings. Let's begin with the Caduceus. The two snakes coiling on the rod and the wings of the Caduceus of Hermes have different meanings based on Greek mythology and historical interpretations. One Greek myth of the origin of the Caduceus is that Hermes saw two serpents entwined in mortal combat. He used his staff to separate them and bring about peace between them. As a result, the wand with two serpents came to be seen as a sign of peace. Another myth of the Caduceus is the part of the story of Tiresias, a long-lived blind soothsayer who participated over 7 generations in the legendary history of the Greek city Thebes. He found two snakes copulating and killed the female with his staff. Tiresias was immediately turned into a woman, and so remained until he was able to repeat the act with the male snake 7 years later. This staff later came into the possession of the god Hermes, along with its transformative powers. The wings on the Caduceus represent the ability of Hermes to fly between the heavens and the earth, as he was a messenger of gods. Coming to the staff of Asclepius. The staff with a snake coiled around it is a representation of Asclepius himself, as he was often depicted holding this staff. The snake is believed to symbolize rejuvenation and attention, qualities associated with healing. Now, let's answer the second part of this mystery, which is why use the Caduceus and the Rod of Asclepius interchangeably as the symbol of medicine. The answer to this question lies on the interpretation of both symbols. The Caduceus can be interpreted to show that it has a connection to healing, aid and peace, as we did above, but with regards to medicine, the staff of Asclepius has an upper hand, compared to the Caduceus. The reason behind this misuse of the Caduceus is as a result of well-documented mistakes and misunderstandings of symbology and classical culture in the late 19th and 20th centuries. So, bringing us to the conclusion that the correct symbol that represents human medicine and veterinary medicine is the Rod of Asclepius, which is more associated with healing and rejuvenation, rather than the Caduceus, which is more associated with trade, negotiation, wisdom, alchemy, etc. Reason being why we find the Caduceus used as a symbol of trade and commerce, such as banks. Thank you for being with us till this point. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to this channel so that you get notified when we upload more amazing videos about veterinary medicine like this one.